Hey guys, and welcome back to my FIFA 23 Manager Career Mode. I should be saying welcome back to myself because it's been almost a week since my last video, and honestly, it's just life getting in the way of editing videos. I'm just been working my tail off over the last couple of weeks, and I just really haven't had time to sit down and do these, and I'm coming to a point where I feel like I'm going to figure out something so I can get these out more regularly. So, yep, being a part-time YouTuber, sometimes life just gets in the way, and we all got to work, we all got to pay the bills, and unfortunately this isn't paying the bills enough right now. So I got to work and I got to do what I got to do. But if you've been following, you know that we are in the Champions League and we have won our first Champions League playoff game against one of the lower Romanian teams, and now we're on to the second phase of the playoff rounds to go to the group stages. So I guess like the main part of the Champions League against Lech today, who we are playing away. And basically if we win the aggregate of these two legs that we play against these guys, we are going to be going into the group stages of the Champions League as we get into the first half here. And it's a Lech on the attack, and it is initially blocked, and that shot is just wide of Calvo. So an early little shot here just past the post, and it's still 0-0. From the goal kick now, it is us, Dinamo Zagreb. Sanchez plays into Busio, who gives it to Antuna, and that is to Pekovic, who plays a beautiful ball in to Ivanovic, and it is the opening goal from goalkeeper all the way through the midfield up to our captain Ivanovic, all the way on his own in space, and it is the opening goal, and it's 1-0 Dinamo Zagreb. Hordes of space for Ivanovic, and he could basically pick his target, and he picked true, and it's one goal for Ivanovic, who has been on a bit of a scoring streak of late, as Lech tried to go on the attack, and they've given it up twice in midfield, and it is Ivanovic on the ball again, and he plays it over to Pekovic, and it's Pekovic, and it is 2-0 in this Champions League playoff qualifier after 30 minutes against Lech away. And once again we break through their defense on the counter-attack. Well, this one was the counter-attack. They give up the ball cheaply in midfield, and once we get on our attack with our overload offense, it's pretty hard to stop. As we're coming towards half-time, and it's Antuna now once again on the attack, and it is saved by the Lech keeper, and that's half-time, and it's 2-0 Dinamo Zagreb as we position ourselves very favorably in this tie, as good old Jacob whiffing on his defense there, and I've just let the attacker in, but no harm, no foul. Keeper saves as we go back into attack, rebounding from the defender, and Rudko makes an easy save. Second half again, 77th minute, and it is Pekovic on the attack, and it's a shot across goal, but it's played back in and cleared off the line by the Lech defense. They're not out of it yet, as they try to play out of defense, and is cut off once more, and Dominga, he tries to have a big shot, players going down all over the place, and finally the ref calls a stop to it, and he's going to give someone a card here. Someone deserves a card after all that, and it is one of the Lech players, Murawski. Initially, yeah, that's a late one from behind, but there was about 3 or 4 in there where people were just getting hacked down. So we got ourselves a free kick just outside the box here in the 84th minute. And it's going to be Orsic to take it. He's a fair way out, and I haven't had a lot of success in scoring these, and it's Ivanišec who's going to take it this time, and it goes down low, and it was going wide anyway, but the keeper makes the save and almost hands it back to us as let's go into attack, and this Amaral is going through the defense, and it's Boli all on his own, and the defender gets a foot in, and it dribbles to Calvo, who plays it out to J-Trilla. And we're moving through midfield here now, and it's Hartley, one of our youth academy players. Over to Špikić now. Špikić into the box, playing in, and it is the third goal of the game, and it's Emreli. Again, another goal for Emreli in the Champions League. And if you've been watching, you've seen that he's come back from loan, and he is just piling them up. So we disappoint the home crowd and walk out of here 3-0 victors in this first leg of the final playoff in the Champions League before we go to the group stages. And we have a commanding lead in this one on aggregate. For the return leg in Zagreb, Lech Poznan 0, Dinamo Zagreb 3. We had an offer for Carlos Rodriguez from Bournemouth, and we were going to have a look because they were going to do a swap deal. Lewis Cook, 26 years old, so 75 overall, and yeah, just not competitive of enough of an offer for me. We know what Rodriguez is capable of. We've seen him last season and this season, and that was a pretty easy decision to make. 79 overall, and he's 26. He's the same age, basically, and he's a higher rated player. They offered us a bit of money for him, but we are not going to accept that. He's too key to our team at the moment, and not someone that we want to be giving up, especially with everything that we're playing for at the moment, the Champions League and everything. Antonio Martin, an offer for him. We turned that down as well because, he's an up-and-comer, and he's going to be featuring in the future, I expect, because he's shown a lot of promise. So we get straight back into it. It is the second leg at home in Zagreb against Lech. We have the 3-0 advantage, and it's Lech on the attack early, and it's Boli. Plays the ball wide to Skuras, who gets in Amaral and plays in Karlström. And that ball is wide of the post, well wide of the post. For the first real attempt from any team. But not troubling Calvo at all. And it is Skuras again going forward with Boli. Plays in Murawski. Murawski to Skuras, who cannot beat Calvo. Not many have. And it is the 29th minute now, and it is Zagreb on the attack. Petkovic playing in Antuna. Antuna with a shot. And it is saved. Just approaching half time now. 45th minute and stoppage. And it is Domingue, our new signing. And he's going to play in to Vega for the opening goal, and 4-0 on aggregate, and that should wrap up the tie and see us to the group stages of the Champions League. That's all we really needed. Playing it across with those runs down the side, and you can really expose the keeper there, and outside of the left foot, little dink, and into the back of the net, all on his own for Vega. And second half now, and it is Lech trying to get something going, and Calvo makes a great save and halts that attack as we rebound. We've done this before, and it is Špikić to Petkovic to Domingue, and Domingue goes down. Late tackle from the Lech defender. And it's a yellow card for Dagerstal. So you see here, ball's long gone, and he's just come hacking through as Lech go on the attack again and cutting inside. I dive in, and they've stolen the ball back. But Calvo makes another save. What a gun. What a gun goalkeeper Calvo is. He has just pulled us out of so many situations. And he's so young as well. As we have a corner here, and that was on goal. Sanchez with the shot. The defender getting in on the action. And that is also turned away by the keeper. It was on target. Swerving outward. But not good enough. As we once again go on the attack. And it's Arzani playing a beautiful ball to Vega. All on his own. Is he going to go on his own? Is he going to go on his own? And it's Vega with his second of the game in stoppage time. And that is definitely it. The nail in the coffin. 5-0 on aggregate. 2-0 in this one. And we are on our way to the group stages of the Champions League. Dinamo Zagreb dominating this tie. Defender trying to get a foot to it. No one can get near it. And Alexis Vega gets another goal on top of another goal. And that would do it. 2-0 in this one. And we are in good form in this Champions League so far. We've wiped away both of the contenders in the playoff rounds. And we are going to the group stages now. Who will we play? Who are going to be in our group? Which teams are we going to be facing in the Champions League? So that is the end of today's video, guys. No, it's not. Just joking. That is probably like goal number 1 achieved. We set out when we took this control of this team, Dinamo Zagreb, that we were going to try and get to the Champions League. We got to the playoffs. We've been building them all last season. We've been trying to build a team that's going to be competitive with the top teams in Europe. And I feel like we've got that because the teams that are in there, like the first team that we played in the playoff wasn't really a challenge because they were one of the Romanian teams that we subbed out when we did that massive rest of the world league transfer with the Romanian league. So they weren't really a challenge for us. But then, you know, this team is someone in the Champions League, Lech, and we've beaten them quite comfortably. So top teams, I think, are going to be harder, but like I think we're up there with them. Bruno Petkovic, we had an offer for him. We declined that, of course. Our main striker, Luka Ivanovic, he picked up an injury, so he's got a bruised shoulder. We are 3rd in the league. So in our rest of the world Balkan League, we've had some games where we've had to play the second team that I've created, like our second tier players, our bench players and our reserve players in that squad, just to rest them up for Champions League games. And we have Man United, Villarreal and Dinamo Zagreb and R Union Saint G. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I think they're like a French team or a Belgian team. But that's who we're coming up against. No, we're not. We got a league game coming up. It is Slavia Praha who we are playing. And this is our first team playing a league game as they pick up an early yellow card. Osu, with this little, that's a bit dramatic, wasn't it? He wasn't anywhere near the ball. I think he like cleaned up another player that wasn't even in the field of play. As we go into the attack here, and it's Petkovic with an early strike, and it is saved by the Slavia keeper. Rebounding from I think it was the goal kick or the kick out, and then putting a shot on, but not good enough as Orsic takes the corner, and it is a head down and it's cleared off the line. And Slavia live to fight another day as we go into the 35th minute now, and it's Lino, and a shot from Slavia Praha, and Calvo equal to it with another great save. Turning into space, he's a fair way out, and Calvo had it pretty much covered there. We love the Calvo. Praha on the attack from the corner, and it's not cleared, and it's not cleared again, and they're going to get a strike on goal, and it's Calvo once more with another great save, and it's come off one of our defenders to go out for another corner. Outside, and it's just smashed it into his chest. I'd be fired up. I am fired up. As we go into the second half now, 48th minute, score is still 0-0, and this is J-Trilla all on his own, beats the defender and Calvo. What a guy. The old Calvo, as we turn it over once again, and what's going to happen? And he kicks it straight into the defender, and it is a corner for Slavia Praha, and the corner comes in, and do we deal with it? I think we do. No, we don't. We give it away, and it is another shot which does not challenge Calvo, and he rolls that one out to Lauritsen, who goes for a bit of a run here, and he's playing it out to Emreli. Emreli on the wing, on his own, gives it to Orsic. Orsic plays the ball in, and it is an absolute stunner from Antuna Brujo on the far post. That was so satisfying to watch. The acrobatic kick into the keeper, into the post, and into the back of the net. And it's 1-0 Dinamo Zagreb. See again, another one of these acrobatic side kicks. Comes off the keeper, flicks off the post, and we are leading. 67th minute now, and it's Slavia Praha on the attack once again. They've had a lot of attack, and it is another save from that man, Calvo. And he might have another opportunity here, and he does make another save. He's a god. As we go from the corner, and Slavia, they muff the attack, and it is Kleinheisler taking it all on his own. He's stolen it. He steps around a man, and it's Kleinheisler. Kleinheisler! It's the second goal for Dinamo Zagreb, all on his own. Laszlo Kleinheisler takes it off the Slavia Praha defender in our own area and goes all on his own and says, "Get out the way. I'm doing this one on my own." And it's a great goal from the Hungarian. '87th minute now, and it's Domingue to Kleinheisler to Emreli. Emreli now in the box, plays it back in. It's Kleinheisler. Is he going to get two? He's got two. It's Kleinheisler with another goal. And it's 3-0 Dinamo Zagreb. He's been scoring a bit lately when he's been on. There's the old Kleinheisler. Instrumental in the victory today. He's taken it all on his own boot. Emreli with the ball in an open net. And Kleinheisler doesn't make a mistake with that one. And that's how it would finish. We claw back some of the deficit we have in the league so far, as our focus is on Champions League football, but we do need to make sure that we stay competitive and put ourselves in a good position so we can play Champions League next season, because there is no Champions League if we don't get up the top of the ladder. It is Dinamo Zagreb 3, Slavia Praha 0. So we are at the top of the ladder now by 2 points over AEK Athens. 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. That loss was against Univ Craiova in the last video. If you saw that, we went down to them pretty poorly. I think it was like 3-0 or something. Because we are playing some of our younger development reserve players. Manager popularity rating has shot up to 95% from 52% at the beginning of the season. So I think some of those, like some of the transfers that we've made, we got rid of Levakovic, we got rid of some other guys, because one of the things that we needed to do was to increase the income of our team, the overall value of our team by 30%. And that means that we needed to get rid of some players. And that's what we did. I think that's helped. And I also think that us doing so well in the Champions League has helped as well. So our job is safe once again as we come to the end of the transfer period. And Orsic, there was an offer for him and we got rid of that one because we're not getting rid of Orsic. He is getting on. He's about 30 now and not top rated, but he's still decent. Petkovic, another offer for him. We declined that one as well. And hang on a sec, what have I done there? That's poor editing, because I think there was like only 1 minute left in that last screen before, and then there was 3 minutes left. My bad. Now we go to our development, like the youth academy. So we're going to promote some players. Albanos is coming up. Campos is coming up to play in the into our team. We're bringing them off the youth academy. Sam Taylor, another Australian striker. If you can hear my accent, then you know that there's a reason why we have so many Australian players. Knežević from Serbia, and we have one more, is it? I think we have one more coming up. Yes. Blagoje Dragovic, Croatian. So we're bringing these guys up, and the plan is to send them out on loan and get them some game time somewhere else, but we don't want someone else to steal them. So that's why we're going to promote them. As we say hello to Everton, as they want a piece of Shutalo for Doucouré, and 30-year-old Doucouré centre midfielder for 23-year-old 80 overall Shutalo gun defender. I don't think so. Tell your story, Walker and Everton. And Bochkai, there was an offer for him from Hoffenheim, and he is another player that we are going to hold on to just for the time being. We don't want to get rid of too many players, otherwise we're going to have no one left. So, holding on to Bochkai as we go into another game, another league game against another Prague team. This is Sparta Praha. And we're on the attack, and it is Hartley. And if Hartley's playing this early in the game, this must be our second tier squad. And he's doing well. And he's played the ball in to Kleinheiser, who hits the bar. He's almost got 3 and 2, and it's Emreli with the shot as it deflects off one of the defenders. And Hartley wins it back. Hartley playing the ball in. Emreli! Oh! Another goal for Emreli. Beautiful delivery from Hartley. And it is our second squad, our second tier squad getting it done. Hartley. Some lovely work there outside the box initially. The ball fell to him again. And he got the ball in to Emreli all on his own. And the header, he's got the height. And we've seen him score a couple of headed goals already. He's got the power on those, and it's 1-0. On the attack again, 17th minute, Hartley. Just does a little dance around his defender, and he's on the break, and he plays in Emreli, and Emreli's going to go again, and that was pathetic. What are you doing, Emreli? as it is Karabets now for Slavia Praha. He's given a bit of space, and that is not what he was intending to do. So Emreli's been, like I've said previously, he's been like a unexpected gem that we've just kind of picked up off of a return loan that we didn't know he was on before we picked up the team, as Kuchta is on the attack for Sparta Praha, and he's going to play in it comes back to Kuchta, and he's going to go for goal, and it is the equalizer, and he's celebrating like there's about 3 minutes to go in the game and they need to get another goal. But yep, D'Angelo, our second tier goalkeeper, just diving over the top of that one, diving out the way. Look at that, he like kind of moved his leg. If he left his leg where it was supposed to be, he would have stopped that, and he's kind of like circled his leg around the ball as it came through, and he's let the goal in. But he'll develop, hopefully. He's only young, and more things are coming. Who has Karabets all on his own? Oh, he's walking through the defense, and how did he not score that goal? Just kind of popped that one up, and it was all there for the taking, but he was unable to deliver when the pressure was on. But it is Sparta on the attack again. It is cleared partially by our defense, and this is Kuchta playing in Sadyok, and they've done it. They've come back, and what is this celebration? Get over yourselves, mate. You're playing our second tier squad. Relax. It's a good goal. They did work it well. We weren't able to clear. We are, victims of our own poor play and our own poor defending, and we give the ball back to them, as this is Misic, the B team captain, going on a little run on his own. He's beaten one player already, and thought he was capable of more than he could achieve there, and skied that one. But this is Adzani stealing the ball, and he's giving it to Kleinheiser. Kleinheiser! Past the bar. And Sparta go forward once again. This is the 78th minute here. This is Peshek playing in Karabets, and finally D'Angelo makes a save that he should make, and that wouldn't be enough, as we go down and our fans let us know about it. Sparta Praha come in to our home, our den, and get the victory. Dinamo Zagreb 1, Sparta Praha 2. So we drop down to third as Ajax and Shakhtar get a win and jump us. So it's on. There's I don't know who that was, but there was 14 points there, so they could easily jump up. So it's tight at the top of the table. You remember, a lot of these games we are playing our second tier squad, so we're going to have to accept maybe sometimes a lower performance, and that we're going to have to struggle a little bit this season in the league, because our focus is on Champions League and we want to do well. So this is our first group stage game, and we are playing against, who are we playing against? I think it's like Stade de blah. We'll find out in a sec. But yeah, like, this is what we've been working for. This is what we've been building up for this whole first 12 videos of this channel, this first 12 videos of this manager career. We talked about it all last season, getting ready for Champions League football. Can we do it? We're here now. We're in the group stages. This is the first game. What can we do? We're at home, and I think we're at home. Looks like we are. And we got this is a must-win because we got Manchester United and Villarreal, like, in this group. So we have to do well against this team, who are Union Saint G, Royal Union Saint Gilloise or something. Royale with cheese is who we're playing. As Antuna is on a break forward. That is a brilliant run, and it is cleared. They're in the Belgian league, by the way. At the making of this video, they are second in the Belgian Pro League. So there you go. That's who they are. They're a Belgian team. And it is Ivanovic now coming into the box. And it is Pekovic with the early goal at home. And it's 1-0. Dinamo Zagreb in the Champions League. And this is what we wanted. This is what we've been building for. There's no time to choke now. And we've delivered. On cue. With the same, I guess, the usual suspects as Pekovic gets the goal. And it is Real on the attack. And it is a save required from Calvo. He had to turn that one away. It wasn't a very powerful shot, but it had kind of wrong-footed Calvo, and he had to reach back to turn that one away. As there was a corner for our opposition, and they go in, and it is headed into our own header and popped up, and Calvo gets it, wins himself a free, and no problems as we go into the second half. Now it's Orsic down the wing, and the header in. Oh, saved by the keeper. Great bit of play there as Royale go forward. Royale with cheese, and it is turned away by Calvo. It's RUSG on the score. We'll call him RUSG. Hey? As we go forward, Antuna, Brujol on the attack, down the wing, plays the ball in, and it is nothing. It's cleared away, but it's not completely cleared, and Orsic keeps it in, gives it to Ivanovic. Ivanovic at the 18-yard box. That is Pekovic with a brilliant goal. What is it? The side acrobatic kick from the cross. We've seen it so many times from so many players in so many situations in this game. And he's pulled another one off. It's the most overdone kick in this game. But I'll take it. And it's 2-0 Dinamo Zagreb. As it is the 72nd minute, and look, the clearance was a side acrobatic kick. The clearance from our own box, and we've gone all the way on the counter-attack. Pekovic playing in Vega off the bar, and it's 3-0 Dinamo Zagreb. Delirium in the Champions League in this first game of the group stages, as we are running away to a comfortable victory at home. All the protagonists are on song today, and they're getting themselves on the score sheet as well. Pekovic with a goal, Vega with a goal, Pekovic with 2 goals. Ivanovic supplying a couple of those as he is on the ball now and turning the ball over, takes it off. He's like, stuff you guys, I want a goal too, and he gets one. It's 4-0 Dinamo Zagreb. Straight off the kickoff. He's like, why do you guys get to have all the fun? I'm going to go steal the ball off this guy, and I'm going to go all on my own. I'm going to run through the whole defense by myself, and I'm going to get myself on the score sheet. And we are now in the 90th minute of our first game in the Champions League group stages. And it is RSUG, Royale with cheese, going forward. And they cannot get on the score sheet. And it is A resounding 4-0 victory for Dinamo Zagreb in this one. And we start this campaign in the Champions League in perfect fashion. Cheers all round. The crowd love it. A win at home in Zagreb. 2 goals to Pekovic, a goal to Vega, a goal to Ivanovic, and it is Dinamo Zagreb 4. Royale with cheese, 0. We had an offer from Romania to coach their national team, and we're just sitting off on these. I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity to come along, and there's some teams out there. I'm like, if they're going to offer us like those type of nations, maybe we could get in sneaker nation we want. So I'm just going to keep waiting and seeing who comes along as we move into the final game of this video against Dinamo Kiev from Ukraine in the league. And that is a beautiful chip over the top of our defender there from the Kiev attacker. And he's just found his way in the box, and D'Angelo going to put that one over the bar as they find themselves with a free kick and in attack, and it is Dinamo Kiev still on the attack. D'Angelo makes a save as we are playing our second team again, and Bochkai tries to run out of the fence, and it is turned over, and this is very poor play. And it is D'Angelo making a save for once. And sparing us some embarrassment there. Oh, yeah, it is D'Angelo. I thought it was Calvo there for a second. It's not. Should know by the number as Kiev have the corner. Ball is played in, and it is saved off the line by D'Angelo brilliantly. That was right on the line, I think. I think it was him, maybe the defender, and stepping around our defense. Once again, they're just playing around here. It's Mohammed with the shot. And D'Angelo, get out, mate. Where's that come from? He's made a couple of great saves in this game. Just ripped that one out of the air as Gamash goes on the attack. And D'Angelo cannot keep that one out. And Gamash gets the early goal. Well, it's not an early goal. It's the goal just before half-time. And Dinamo Kiev go up 1-0 at home. And after repelling a bunch of attacks already, D'Angelo is beaten. This time, diving the wrong way, sticking out a leg, but could not keep it out. And he was a fair way off it as Dinamo Kiev take the lead. Second half now, and we're on the attack. And it is Kleinheisler playing in Emreli, and Emreli's shot is saved by Kiev's keeper as we go on the attack again, and it is Emreli again, and he plays in, looking for Hartley, and it is saved. Dinamo Kiev goalkeeper kicks the ball out, and it's given straight to Kleinheisler. And another save, and a corner now. And it's Kleinheisler again. And he's denied once more by the Dinamo Kiev keeper. That was a great header and a great save. And it's still 1-0. Another corner for Dinamo Zagreb. Cleared partially. And then cleared fully. And Buyalski is going all on his own. No, he's just kind of holding up play here. And Gamash now as they go forward, Dinamo Kiev, and it's brilliantly played in. Besadine, and it is 2 for Dinamo Kiev. 72 minutes gone, and they are now in a commanding lead in their home stadium against Dinamo Zagreb B team. And like I said, and I've said in the past, this was going to happen. You know, we need to, with these midweek games, we have the opportunity to develop players, but we are not going to always just be as dominant as we were last season. As Emreli goes forward here, and it is saved again. And that is it for this one. Dinamo Kiev have done us in 2-0, and we are semi-struggling in this league phase of this season, as we've taken a few losses now and had some sort of impressive results. Dinamo Kiev 2, Dinamo Zagreb 0, and that will do it for this video, guys. I am sorry about the delay. Like I said, yep, life just gets in the way sometimes, and we gotta work, and I've been working hard and I've been working long hours, and I just really haven't had time to edit any videos. I'm doing my best to try and figure out other ways to get around that and get these out to you more regularly. It'll come, we'll sort it out, but I think a good little video there. We had a couple of Champions League games. We've got ourselves into the group stages, and we've got ourselves our first win in the Champions League group stages. But we got some big teams coming up very soon, so we'll see how we go against them. But that's it for today, guys. Remember, if you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.